Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Jim Beam Winter Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is a toasted barrel finished limited edition winter reserve from the James B. Beam Distilling Company out of Clermont and Boston, Kentucky. It is a 6-year, 86 proof, 43% ABV whiskey, finished primarily in new number 4 char white oak barrels with a second finish in a double toasted barrel. The release was winter 2024. It is a limited edition, non-flavored. The MSRP was around $25. It is typically $20 to $30 in market. I think I bought this for $25. The notes I was able to find are on the nose, sweet vanilla, caramel, apple peel, cinnamon stick, toasted oak, and hint of clove. You can even see the notes on the bottle of vanilla and cinnamon, so that kind of comes through as you'd expect. On the palate, it was vanilla caramel layers, cinnamon spice, gentle toasted oak, roasted nuts, and light clove. On the mouthfeel, it's light to medium body, silky, very warming, finishing with a slightly dry oak. On the finish, it is a medium to short finish, in my opinion, but the notes are medium, vanilla honey sweetness, and it fades into baking spice and soft oak. The distillery tagline was sweet vanilla, cinnamon spice, and a hint of clove for a warm finish. And this is exactly what I get. On the nose, smelling this, I definitely get the vanilla, the cinnamon, the toasted oak, and then I get cinnamon, but a lot of baking spice, just kind of generic baking spice. I'm guessing what I'm getting on baking spice is a kind of a mixture of cinnamon and clove, in my opinion. Maybe even like a little allspice berry in there. On the palate, definitely dry oak. There's a lot of vanilla. I don't get nearly as much caramel as I do on others, but I get a lot of the oak, kind of that dustiness, not harsh, a little bit softer, but a lot of oak, a lot of vanilla. And then it really just rounds into the baking spices. The finish for me is medium to low, medium to light, and the mouth feels similar. It's very light bodied. It is very silky, but it is definitely not a higher proof or a thicker, more viscous mouthfeel. When I think about this, it is not bad drinking neat. It is a reasonable pour, but what I've been using this mostly for is actually making old fashions. The orange with all of that baking spice really complements it nicely. So although it is a reasonable pour, I definitely making a old fashioned out of this later. Thanks, everybody.